It is every parent's responsibility to shield and protect their child from any form of harm or danger. But some parents take this shielding quite literally. And if you clicked on this video, your parents probably behave this way. But don't worry, because I'm going to give you a few points on how you can work your way around it. Hi everyone, it's Vanessa, Lazy Nessa. If this is your first time stopping by, hi, and if it's not, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. So I'm going to be starting from the simplest to the most extreme measures. The first tip, move out. I know this is a bit extreme, but it's the most efficient way to overcome strict parents. It's as simple as saying, their roof, their rules. Their roof, their rules. Your roof, your rules. There's no need to overthink it. If you really think you can't bear any more of their rules and their regulations, and you have the means and you're able to, then you should definitely move out. That is the most efficient way out of the situation. Tip number 2, dialogue. Yes, it's that simple. You should try talking, not in a rude or mean manner, but settle down and try to talk with your parents. Sit them down and let them understand how you feel. Let them know that there are some of their rules that they are giving you that you don't really vibe with, and you think that these rules are unnecessary. If your parents happen to be the sensible and like the approachable parents, because not all parents are understanding as that, but if your parents happen to be understanding, and like if they happen to be understanding, then you'll be surprised that your problem would have been solved by just simple dialogue. You should try it out. Although it might seem far-fetched, like my parents won't listen to me, just give it a trial. You do not know. Maybe, just maybe, there is, even if there is the slightest chance that you speaking with them and expressing how you feel about their rules and regulation will change their mind and maybe lessen their grip on you, then you should consider dialogue with them. The third tip is for you to make your own money. This tip right here can solve like half of your problems in an instant. You know the saying, money stops nonsense. Exactly that. So when your parents see that you're able to sort out a few bills by yourself without disturbing them for money all the time, you at least earn maybe an ounce of respect for them. Who knows? So if you can, and if you have the means and you're able to, you should try making your own money. You necessarily do not have to start earning 6 figures in a day, because if you know somewhere you can earn 6 figures in a day, you should tell me. I would like to learn. So you necessarily do not have to start earning 6 figures in a day. A little goes a long way. Just try and get your hands on something that will bring you money, whatever it is, if it's a skill or a trade or whatever it is that you know you can do very well. Learn that thing and try to make money from it. This will earn you some sort of respect from your parents, and maybe when they see that you are being responsible, they will lessen their grip on you. The next tip is to keep tabs on your parents' routines. From living with your parents for a long time, you should know what they like, what they do not like, what makes them happy, what makes them sad, their weak spots, anything that you know affects your parents emotionally. So that is your target. You should keep tabs on their routines. Say, I know my mom comes home 7 o'clock, and when she comes home, she doesn't like the dishes to be left unwashed. She doesn't like clothes lying around in the house. So I'll target myself. Once it's 6:30, I'll go and start doing all those little things, so that when she comes home, there will be less you know what moms do. There will be less shouting. That's the nicest word I can use. Maybe you have younger ones, and these younger ones, your parents actually, like, I won't say they prefer them, but the younger ones have the advantage over your parents than you do. So you can also use that to your advantage. You could like get your younger ones to help you to get the things that you want, or go to the places that you want. You understand what I'm trying to say? So take tabs on their routines, what it is they like, their weak spots, and use that to your advantage, and try to use that to make life a lot more easier for you. The next tip I have for you is to pretend. Use the act of deception to your advantage. Your parents cannot be with you 24/7. So when they're with you, you behave and act like the way they want you to act. And when they're not around, or when you leave, then you can act the way you want to act. And this tip goes in hand with the previous tip I gave. So once you've marked their routines how they behave when they come home. When you mark their routines, you'll know how to align this with your pretending and your deception. They can't be with you 24/7. So if all the other ways you've tried does not work, then you can try pretending, since that's the only way. One day, just know that one day you'll be free from their stronghold. You can't be with them forever. So if you can pretend, if you are really good at pretending, pretend. If they don't like you wearing certain clothes, and you know in your heart that these clothes are not bad, I'm not advocating for doing bad things. If there are some certain clothes, like there are some parents that don't like their children wearing jeans, and in this day and age we know that jeans is not bad. Jeans is jeans is the least dangerous thing a person can even wear. Jeans are even safer than skirts, to be honest. So if your parents don't like you wearing jeans, if you have the means or if you have the way to pretend when they're around, you wear the skirts they want. When they're not around or when you go out, if you have the means, you can wear that jeans that you want to wear. If they don't like you talking a certain way and using curse words and the rest, I'm not saying curse words are good, but when your parents are not around, then you can say that all you want, you can curse all you want. So the tip here is to pretend, since they are being strict and they're not letting you like breathe. So when they are around, you give them what they want, and when they go, you do what it is you want. And this tips works especially for people that are like in hostel and in school, they're not living with their parents. So when with your parents at home, you can pretend to be the holy. Everybody does this, so this is not even a tip. It's just I'm just pointing it out. So and when you're in school, you can live your fast bad girl life, bad boy life that you want to live. The last and final tip I'm going to give is for you to rebel. This should be your last result. If all the other things you've tried and all the other tips I may have given you didn't work and your parents are still on your neck, then by all means, if you feel the situation is right and if you can handle it, then go ahead and rebel. If the situation is worth it and if you think you can, if you have the means, then go ahead and rebel. Shake them up a bit. Maybe this time they'll actually take you seriously, or they'll beat you up and and mess you up real bad. Now, keep in mind that our parents believe that they are doing the right thing for us, and sometimes they are trying to correct their past mistakes they made in their younger days. They're trying to correct those mistakes in us. So know that the control will not last forever, and hang in there. So if you enjoyed my video, please give my video a thumbs up, and if you do, consider subscribing, then that would be nice. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.